fast.
Where do you want to go?
This might be a good place to land. I say we land here.
Get closer and I'll be out.
Hit the jets. We're dropping hot.
It's not pulling up or.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Because I can't see the camera, so I don't know.
Right. Okay. Some level one.
Body shield here. Level 1. First blood. Tastes like victory.
I'm streaming, I'm eating too.
Good work. We're inside the next ring.
Every time. Love eating.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Yeah.
Every time. Exciting thing happened today. We were leaving the Human Mall
Gotta hop up here.
in a neon green car, like a
Level
booger
3.
green car, and somehow a woman in a white Murano did not see us directly behind her and hit us.
Yeah.
And somehow
Could have easily been a child walking back there, and she would have. I mean, she would have absolutely killed the child.
Yeah.
I didn't see you. I'm not in a smart car. You know, I'm not in a clown car. I am in a normal mid-size
Yeah.
Body shield here.
sedan.
No, I'm not in a smart car. No, I'm not in a clown car. I am in a normal mid-size sedan.
Yeah. You would think.
And then her husband, oh, make sure you take pictures in case they go home and beat it with the bat. Oh, beat you with a bat, you little beta bitch.
And then her husband, oh, make sure you take pictures and
I mean, oh my God.
Oh, be you with
I'm
a
so
bad
tired
little
of my car.
bitch.
That's the
Something.
I mean, oh my God.
5th time
I'm so
I got hit by a texting driver. It was parked and got hit by somebody that stole a car.
Sounds about right.
It was
By a
parked.
taxi driver.
It got hit by a drunk driver.
It was parked and got hit by somebody
This,
that
so
stole
far.
a car.
Yeah.
It was parked.
Cars.
It got hit by a drunk driver. This, so
It's
forth.
like the $6 billion car.
Cars
Thing's
would be
been
a lot.
rebuilt more than Steve Austin.
Like this is-
Things had more work than a Kardashian.
R301 here.
Built more than Steve Austin.
No,
Yeah.
no. They have like daily work done.
How things had more work than Kardashian.
Yeah. Right at it,
No,
for sure.
no. They have like daily work done.
But yeah, and also the Healing Malt sucked. But the people there were so much nicer
Shotgun
and
ammo.
actually had
Altitude.
manners.
Yeah, and also
Forget
the
that.
Piedmont sucked.
Yeah, it was Jones.
But the people there were so
And then they back into you.
and actually had manners.
But we went to 2 malls yesterday, Parks and Irving, and not one time did anybody that bumped into us say, excuse me, sorry. None of that.
Check out
Just
this
simple,
area.
you know, common manners, common courtesy. Heard it at the Hewlett Mall.
Did anybody that bumped into us say, excuse me, sorry? None of that. Just simple, you know, common manners, common courtesy.
So I think it's just the people they attract. It's what
Backpack here.
differentiates
Level 1.
manners to.
Peacekeeper
So
here.
I think it's just.
We'll bump into you and act like it's your fault.
It's what differentiates manners to. We'll bump into you.
I think this fish could have gone about
I have been
2 more
down.
minutes.
How close?
Undercooked, it's just not. It could be more
I'm
cooked.
coming, man, I'm coming.
I did not make this.
The battle belongs to only us now.
Undercooked.
Trust in the old father.
On fish, I would rather overcook than under.
Oh, yeah. But alive.
Come some eat.
On fish, I would rather overcook than under.
Bob's
Oh, yeah.
Burgers and that. You can't undercook a trout. If anything, I overcooked it. And then he ended up getting food poisoning.
Bob's Burgers and
Yeah.
If
You
anything,
puked and pooped your way through the woods like some kind of disgusting Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, he's real smart.
I love it when Linda says that to him.
Inside the next ring.
the woods like some
Ready to
kind of
win.
disgusting Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
I love it when Linda says that to him.
Come on, man, I'm coming. Baby, bring it over.
Try to make your way over.
Oh, so, like, we used to be involved in scouts and we're not anymore.
You know, try to make
But I
your way
still
over
get
here.
their emails.
Oh, so
And the blue
we
and
used
gold
to be
parties
involved.
coming up, and it had listed, like, what everybody's supposed to bring and everything.
Nice.
And they're doing a taco
Yeah.
thing, which, like, for once, you're doing something that actually sounds
Oh, is it?
good.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways.
And everything.
And,
And they're
They
doing a
misspelled
taco thing,
season.
it's like, for once, you're doing something that
Flour.
sounds good.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways,
sauteed,
and
tomato,
they misspelled
Really?
season.
potato.
Flour.
It was nothing but just like a list of misspelled words.
Really?
Potato.
And all I could think is like, wow, I mean, you don't even know, I mean, you can barely spell chicken. You should not have any control over anybody's child, no say over anything they're exposed to, because you, taco twice is spelled toco.
Toco?
T-O-C-O.
Anything they're exposed to, 'cause you
And it wasn't handwritten, it was typed, so at some point they like made the conscious objection to the little red wiggly line under the word and chose to ignore it. Even Microsoft Paint will tell you the word is spelled wrong. There's no excuse for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can't stand willful stupidity. That's even worse, is when
There's a
you
bunch
make
of it.
no attempt, no adjustments, nothing to better yourself in any way. And I think there's no point in a person if they've reached a point in their life where they're like, I'm as good as I'm gonna get. I don't need to read anymore. I don't need to do anything anymore.
There's no point.
Point, dude. For one, you're not experiencing life. You know, if you're like, I don't want to achieve, look how fancy this super, super thin knife is from there. It's even.
Oh, no.
Ultimate
I
accelerant here.
don't want to look how fancy this super, super thin knife is.
I do not think that bringing a sword you already had from your bedroom should count as dressing up. I was like, seriously, like when I was told, you know, hey, we can dress up for D&D, I'm like, oh man, I got costumes on costumes. I'm so amped for this.
And
they bring down like a wooden sword and everything and get points for that. What?
I'm so
And-
amped for this.
It's like, well, now I don't know if I'm gonna like fully commit to doing the costume because I kind of think I'm gonna be the only one. And of course,
Well, now I don't know if I'm
wow,
gonna,
that
like,
is a
fully
Queen
commit to
Latifah
the
looking
costume
chick.
because I kind of think I'm going to be the only one.
Leslie Jones had a child with Queen Latifah.
Oh, wow, that is a Queen Latifah looking chick.
Now for the most
Leslie
flawless
Jones had a
Alfredo
child
I've
with
ever
Queen
had in my
Latifah.
life.
How about this way?
No, I'm good with it.
Okay.
Ever had in my life.
Want some steak? It's medium rare.
No.
Might be something good there.
No, normally cheddar's
Never mind. Forget
pretty
that.
on it. I've been like pretty disappointed with this whole thing.
Yeah.
Normally cheddar pretty on
The
it.
broccoli cheese casserole had like
I've been like pretty disappointed.
just water, a lot of water to it.
Yeah.
This chicken is not blackened,
The broccoli cheese casserole.
and there's barely any sauce on the Alfredo.
just water, a lot of water to it.
Yeah.
Optics here.
Okay, what do they think I'm gonna dip my tines in the Alfredo sauce and then grab a plain noodle?
Turbocharger.
I ate all the noodles that had the right amount of sauce on it, I'd be able to take like 2 bites and then I wouldn't be able to eat anymore because there'd be no more sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit jam. Give him the old flim flam. Bamboozled. I ever forget when Richard got voted off. I've been bamboozled.
So I'm watching right now. So the new,
You went to prison for tax evasion. I thought it was funny when he came back, and so did Jan,
Yeah.
whatever. She was on the first season. She was the one that made that comment that
Jan?
if the other girl,
Jan?
or she called him a snake and a rat,
She was on the first season. She was the one that
and
made that
how
comment that,
even though the rat is pathetic,
if
at
the
least the
other
rat
girl-
won't
Right,
turn
she called
against
him a
you like the
snake
snake
and a rat.
will. And they basically told the girl, you know, if you were on fire and I had to pee, I would pee on you.
The rat won't turn against
And then
you.
she came back for another season, and
They
Richard
basically told
really
her,
laid it on by
"If you
being
were on
naked
fire
the
and I
entire
had to pee, I
time.
wouldn't pee on you."
And then he rubbed up against her.
And then,
And what was
she
funny
came back
was,
for
I mean,
another season,
she
and Richard
lost her
really
shit. She was screaming at Jeff
the
Probst, you know,
entire
I've been violated and
time.
everything.
Against her.
And while I do agree, I mean, he rubbed his genitals on her, and people did just laugh.
Shit, she was screaming at Jeff Probst, you know,
But
"I'm
at the
not
same
doing
time,
anything." And while I do agree, I
it
mean, he rubbed
worked.
his genitals
He
on her, and
outwitted,
people just laughed.
outplayed, and outlasted her.
But at the
So
same time,
she fell right into, you know, what his plan
outwitted,
was. He knew
outplayed,
that, you know, she'd get
outlasted
so
her.
upset that she'd quit.
So,
Well,
Oh, what also is good is this one chick cheated on her husband with a guy on the show. Like, they were all, you know, bumping and grinding at night, and the little moaning and everything that they'll play on CBS.
They were all, you know,
And so, like, everybody knew that, you know, they were doing it and everything. And then this
little moaning and everything. that they'll
turns
play on
around and
CBS.
says, like, how he was sexually
So, like,
assaulting
everybody
her
knew that, you know, they were
in
doing
her
it.
sleep.
And
And I
then
mean, you saw the footage when it
turns
aired
around
that,
and says, like,
no,
she
you were
sexually
willing, babe. You were
assaulting
more
her
than willing.
in her sleep.
And the
I
only
mean,
reason
you
why
saw
she was
the
trying to say
footage
that he
when it
forced
aired
himself
that,
on her is because she's like,
you
oh
were
crap,
willing,
this is for, you know, like one of the most popular shows at the time. My husband's probably going to see this.
Forced himself on her is because she
That was the
like, oh,
only reason why she
this
did that,
is
and then
for,
nothing
you know,
came of it.
Like one of the most popular shows at the time. My husband's probably going to see it.
And she didn't make a big deal of it until after she was kicked off. So I guess she was gonna try to do that. But babe, I won $1 million by letting him touch me. It was all part of the plan. So I think that was her plan, and she failed. I don't remember anything about her except for she looked like a lunch lady in Cincinnati
yeah.
That was her plan, and
or Chicago, something
I
like
don't know
that.
anything about her except for she looked
Like a lunch lady.
or Chicago.
The guy wasn't any better looking. I mean, neither of them was a prize. This was when Survivor had like real people on it.
yeah.
You know, like just
guy
the way,
wasn't
you know,
better. I
just
mean,
your
neither
normal,
of them was a
typical
prize.
person
This is when
instead of,
Survivor had, like, real
no,
people
they
on it.
all have to
Yeah.
look like,
You know, like,
be in
just
their
the
20s.
way, you know,
and look
just
like
a
models
normal,
because they're gonna be
typical
half
person
naked.
Instead of, no, they
It
all
used to
have
be,
to look
you know,
like,
I mean,
you know, be in their
they've had some
20s
pretty
and look like
big
models
people on
because
there,
they're gonna be
chunky
half
people.
naked.
And then they've also had like
It
super
used to
skinny
be,
people.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, I mean, they used to have everybody on there because the whole point, the reason why they don't put fat people on there or
Yeah.
heavy people
is
is because you used to be able to tell how much they were actually struggling by how much weight they lost. You're like, oh my God, look at Rupert. Rupert's lost like at least 60 pounds out there. Oh my God. You know, that was the whole point. But now they feed them a minimum of 1,250 calories a day. There is no surviving. It's just like, can you tolerate the bugs and other people for long enough?
They feed them
I like that one.
minimum of
Bloodhound's my
1,250
favorite.
calories a day. There is no surviving. It's just like, can you tolerate the bugs and everything for long enough?
Join me, Fly Fighter.
He's cool too.
Fight strong.
No, I don't like Leslie Jones. only calling them Gibraltar because they can't call them The Rock.
Yeah.
I remember when The Rock first came out,
Yeah,
and
they
I
like calling
remember
him Gibraltar
thinking,
because they can't call him The Rock.
because I couldn't stand him because he was always doing that eye thing, and that annoyed me. It's also why I hated Jack Black for the longest time, that
Introducing your
bulging eye thing.
Yeah.
And at this point, I hated wrestling because there were no, you know, legacy wrestlers still around.
Yeah.
Oh, The Undertaker, but
At this point,
that was just more of a sign of patheticness than anything. He should have called it quits 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Especially after Paul Bearer died, that should have been the end of, and it might have been, I don't know. But yeah, so I think like The Undertaker was the only one that was still wrestling out of the group when I was young. Rowdy Piper, Bushwhackers, Fly Jimmy Snuka, all that. That was good old days before Hollywood Hogan happened.
Yeah.
Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! That was good wrestling. That was wrestling. Oh man, the Hearts. Woo! All that. Oh God. Why do I have all their first names, but I cannot think of their last names?
Why do I have all their
Oh
first
my
names,
God.
but I cannot think of their last names?
My mind's gone totally blank on it. Anyways, Bret the Hitman Hart. Remember him? Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
My mind's gone totally blank on it.
I remember
Bret the
thinking
Hitman
at
Hart.
one point that Brutus the Barber Beefcake
Yeah.
was
Beefcake.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Because at that time, Achy Breaky
I
Heart
remember thinking
was like really, really
that
popular.
Billy
Oh
Barber
my God, if you don't know that song, if you only know that song by reference,
Because at that time,
don't look it up.
Heart
it's
was,
awful.
like, really,
Don't
really
tell my
popular.
heart,
Oh my God, if you
Achy
don't know that
Breaky
song,
Heart.
If you only know that song by reference, don't look it up. It's awful. Don't.
And I mean, I was a kid, like, you know, I was real young when that song came out. And I remember thinking, why do people like this crap? You know, I mean, I'm listening to
Like, you know, I was real young when that song came out.
Rhythm Nation and Thriller and all that. So, well, maybe not Rhythm
No, I mean,
Nation because that came out
listening to
afterwards. But
Rhythm
you know,
Nation and Thriller. And all that,
UNITY,
so-
Queen
well, maybe not
Latifah.
Rhythm Nation because
Just-
that came out afterwards. But
and Digital
No.
Underground. God, I love Digital Underground.
UNITY, Queen Latifah. Just
The haunting dance is your chance. You know, a lot of people don't know Tupac's in that band. Was in that band.
Really?
Yeah, all the high pitched singing you hear is Tupac.
You know, a lot of people don't know.
And you wanna know how I learned that?
Really?
I was watching the movie
all
Nothing
the
But Trouble.
high-pitched
I love
singing
that
you hear
movie.
is Tupac.
Oh my God, that movie's John
And you want
Candy
to know how I
was
learned that?
a god that we were
I was
blessed to
watching the
have
movie
for a
Nothing But
short
Trouble.
time.
I love
Yeah.
that movie.
And anyways, they arrest Digital
John
Underground.
Candy was
Mm.
a god.
And I'm looking, you know, I watch it and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, that sure as hell looks like Tupac.
Anyways, they arrest Digital Underground.
And then I was like, nah, if Tupac was part of Digital
And I'm
Underground, I
looking,
kind
you know,
of think I
I'm
would
watching it
have
and I'm
already known that.
Man, that
Even
shit
though I
sounds
didn't know who
like
Tupac was when Digital Underground was popular, I still know
Tupac was part
who each of
Digital
them
Underground.
are.
I
So
would've
you would have thought
known
at
that.
some point.
Even though
I
I
would
would
have heard
was when Digital
that,
Underground
like,
was
oh,
popular,
okay,
I
but
still
no.
know who
And
each of
then
them
he starts
are,
singing
so
all
I
the
would've thought
really
at some point
high-pitched parts, like
I
the
would
real
have heard
soprano parts.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Okay, never
I
mind.
know. And then
And I saw the haughty snort of derision. I'm done.
I'm listening.
Now I saw the haughty snort.
I'm listening. Yeah, because you got
Maybe
me.
in another time or space you killed me,
I'm listening.
but not this one.
Keep telling me. I'm listening.
Since when has that ever worked?
Yeah, because you got me.
Nope, you know, once the flow stops, it stops.
Tell me.
Since when has that ever worked?
I was listening.
Nope, you know, once the flow
Well,
stops, it stops.
Okay. I was listening.
Come on.
There's a
Keep
lot of
telling me.
information.
Oh my God, you're annoying me now.
Come on. Keep telling me.
Oh my God, you're annoying me.
I'll let it be.
Our path is made today.
You and me. Let's take this win.
Introducing your champion.
When we meet, I will slaughter.
Go.
I'm the jump master. Follow me.
Because whatever I do on the screen, it's visible.
Let's make a choice. Land here. Never mind.
Enough lambing around. We dropping.
Let's explore this way.
Let's go this way.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Because you're gonna
Where you going?
run off, so
Why?
I was listening.
I'm not gonna sit there in silence. There's no
Why?
I was listening.
I was listening.
The crap on me.
I was listening.
Let's go this contact.
This way. Going to fade.
The crap on me.
Marking our surroundings.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. First blood.
First blood. Putin is not us.
Bless me with sight. Battling the enemy. Reloading. Let us go this way. I downed a hostile.
Yay.
Going to fade.
Reloading. Contact. Scanning the area.
Helmet here. Level 1.
All Father, give me sight. Contact with target.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Beware of the new kill leader. Let's go this way. Hostile right here. I'm taking fire.
Body shield here. Level 1.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I am down but alive.
Reloading. I'm down.
Don't care.
minute till ring close. Ring's not that far. Seconds. I picked up our teammate's banner. Just 10 seconds.
Really?
Care package being delivered.
Come and get your birthday present. That rings far. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Might be something good this week.